Welcome back to our deep dive. I think this is episode 22. We're looking for a specific merchant, and we were told that he has a big stall. We're not in a big hurry, so we're just kind of meandering, looking at the window shopping. We're window shopping. This is quite a change from our normal approach this particular playthrough, where we've stuck to not getting near anybody and instead just discovering tons of ruins. One of the reasons for that is I don't think that the Let's Play really benefits from the conversations very much because they're not dictated, and they move too fast for me to do any voice acting over them. So it's if we get in a conversation, it's just like everything goes silent and it's just me staring at the screen, and it's like, oh, anybody who's watching or not quite watching isn't gonna have any idea what's going on, which is the reason that I've been mostly sticking to the mechanical side of things, because I can talk through those pretty easily. So we're just gonna start to head over to wherever Amadou is hiding, and I think it's pretty clear where he is. If you haven't seen it yet, then you're not paying enough attention. That's fine though. Does the color of the gecko change how it tastes? Oh, it's not dead. It's alive. Alive! I don't think I'm gonna buy a gecko. So it's always fun to get in conversations in games where the conversations are bright and sparkly. These writers are pretty good at conversations, but this particular engine that the game is in is actually not very good at conversations, just because of the way they're portrayed. There's no like, or anything like that. There's no sign aside from a very basic visual.
A scarf flashed a cheeky smile at me as he walked away.
That fat man in the scarf? This one right here? Let's look at some pots first. No, he's getting away. Oh, there's a lot of fat men in scarves. Yeah. All these people I could click on, but they're all leaving. That's fine. I know where Amato is. Let's go meet him. There's nothing. There's no audio or animation associated with the conversations, so they don't have the same level of impact that a lot of games give their conversations. I met your daughter. I don't know why I said that. So here was a failure of the context engine. They assumed that we asked someone about who their father was. And I didn't. He's pretty quick. So we're trying to bargain with Amadou here, but we haven't offered him anything. Let's see what he wants. I don't have enough toys left. So we have an option here where we're going to go into the background and create a backup save. Doop, 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 doop. There we go. Because this person, we're about to reveal where the Withering Palace is, as far as I can tell. And it would be awfully awkward if we found out later that that was a travesty. We'll find out. So we just traded away the Withering Palace for whatever this toy is. So I like the idea that in a game with a slightly different focus, maybe a game with slightly more advanced or polished context engine, I like the idea of trading away things like knowledge of the Withering Palace, because with that knowledge, that person could go and raid the palace, grab all the loot, and destroy ancient relics, whether on accident or on purpose. But if we told 2 people about the Withering Palace, what would happen then? What if we told someone and then we one of our more serious-minded companions confronted us about it and like, you told a smuggler about the Withering Palace? Didn't you know? Didn't you know they were going to steal everything in it? This is not right. There's something wrong. We're getting into the part of the this game where the translations become a little bit more literal, and it becomes more important that you actually know stuff. And I think that's fine. It gives us a lot of meat to start to bite in on it. No mechanicals. All right, so that really solves it. We got this, and come on. Go, 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 go. There you are. All right, so my something. So I said knowledge here, but you can see how both stories and words are here. Since it's speak followed by a not speak, I'm going to presume that that's stories. We'll find out. My brains, my masters, my brains, my tooths, my breaths, stories. So this is a whole bunch of God symbols here, spiritual symbols. And this is the robot. So this means robot, and then this is complicated. I'm going to go ahead and say it's masters just because it's got an of mark. So maybe it's my master's stories. So what we've got is a metal hoop. And just like the previous metal hoops, just like the previous metal hoops, that one might have some foil we can play.
The size of this place was nothing compared to Elbereth. But it was more packed with life. More colour, more people, more business, more hope.
Ah. But I want to also ask about whether or not anybody sells loot. I guess I don't have that option anymore. A shame. So we got a hoop here on Renaki. The robot hasn't told us to return to the ship yet, so presumably there's more here, but I don't happen to remember what it is. This place is basically just a footnote. What are we... I think that the context engine misfired. I don't really understand what's going on here. I already told him... Did we not get the hoop? No, he gave it to us. I can't check my inventory, unfortunately. I don't know whether or not he gave us the hoop or not. I guess it doesn't really matter. I feel like the context engine is a little spotty here in
Then
Renaki.
from behind me
There we
came
are.
the patter of steps.
The bookseller. So this bookseller that we got into a conversation with, she's apparently Renaki's kid, and she's given us a key. She apparently still doesn't want to go sailing. We're going to try and figure out what's going on here. So she's given us a key, and we want to open it. She wants a book. Unfortunately, we sold the only book we had. So, no, wait, we didn't. Did we? I don't remember. We may have. It depends on whether I replayed that part. So this is a long, long glyph. Let's go ahead and stick in some obvious pieces here. Come on. My mouse is a little bit broken, and it's not being helped by the really grumpy nature of this slider down here, which is really not sliding very well at all. So it could be love or it could be friend. Let's go with the long ones first. Here's our bean. Oh, they really need to make this scroll a little bit faster. Well, we'll go ahead and fill in that U. Yeah, nice and quick. Can I just, like... No? Ugh. What do you mean? Oh, that's not a U. It's a me. I'm sure that it's down here somewhere. There's a when. Yoink. And there's a U. Why don't I have the option to put in a me? There's like, we've done that hundreds of times. Is that not find? It must be find. All right, so clearly there. Oh, there it is. It's just all the way to the left. Yeah. Who knew it would be so much work? This is interesting. I'm going to be real upset if I have to do it again. Why is this not sparking? So if we take love back into the mix, maybe that'll spark it. Nope, that didn't actually land. No? Okay. Let's take love out, put friends back in. So what we see is it says, been something, friends when you can find me. So if we were going to try and figure out what that something is, all we have to do is figure out what we can fit in there. And basically the only thing we can fit in there is a does, as far as I can tell. So we'll stick a does in. Yeah, no shit. No Bane. Ugh. If I grab one of these, can I notch it? No, I can't. I can't notch it left. That's unfortunate. All right. Let's go ahead and finish off the me before we start to screw around with that section. This is really awkward. I'm really surprised this got past testing. Because there's like, this is like really just the worst experience. I'm sure that you're enjoying this greatly, watching me desperately try to fit the same words in over and over and over. This is one of the complaints that a lot of people had when they played the game, talking about how the translation game sometimes got pretty sticky, logy, and this is an example of that. It's just me doing the same thing over and over because they reset it and have very, very, very bad controls for handling long lists of words. Oh, come on. All right. That one was the first legit difference. That one was the first one where it's like, oh, that's actually wrong. Since then, it's just been like, before then it was just, you know, repeated random pieces of crap that don't matter. No. Where's the me? Oh, fuck. And I think that the only thing left was the B. It doesn't seem like it should be B, though. I bet that's wrong. Well, let's find out. Oh, okay, so that's neither of those words. A surprise. Okay. Let's get this party started. Is there anything over on the far right? Yes, there's a win. Come on, come on. Why is this so hard? This is ridiculous. I spent like 10 minutes just trying to solve this puzzle just because it takes 15 seconds to scroll across the friggin' screen. This is awful. The first time I played this game, I didn't have very many puzzles like this because I was just going through real fast. So now what we've got is we've got the option to put in a B. There we are. see what it has to say for itself. Well, you should give me a whole bunch of props after that, because that was really super obnoxious. Be grateful when you can find me. And she just stood there watching us do that. Bye, Mina. Well, now we are back on this moon. We're done with our long puzzle, and we're trying to figure out whether or not there's anything left here on Mernaki for us to do. And I don't know whether or not there is, but I'm pretty sick of it. So what we're going to do is leave. But there's no reason to leave this episode. This episode's been going on for a while now. We're going to stop the episode here, and we'll pick it up later.